And the last command we'll talk about is a sort command, st. I'm sorry. st is Windows sort, and let me get rid of my fills here real quick. Sort will allow us to select as much of the drawing as we want. Typically we would select the entire drawing, select the first object that we want. So we want to start with this object, and we're going to start here, and we're going to go this direction. And what that will do, we'll sort this drawing so that it cuts the fastest and most efficient way, rather than cutting this line and then maybe this line and then this line, depending on how it was drawn or which items were added to back and forth. So if I do an erase last, you can see which lines it's cutting, in which order it's cutting. You see it's making that square. So it eliminates the knife being picked up and set down multiple times. We have found for us with our cutter that oftentimes when we have a lot of parallel lines, what we will do is actually sort. You can sort by selecting specific parts, sorting, and sort just those objects, which we might do. Let's get rid of this, explode this. Trim this off because I forgot to window weld it. What we might do is sort, say sort the entire drawing here, and then we may come back in and do a select, window, and choose just this image so that it sorts it separate than the rest of the lines. With big complex drawings, we may actually go in further than that, and we may select just this upper flower here. So it'll just sort those red lines, and we may sort this flower in chunks. So do that. We may select just the cross, then this bud, and then this bud, so that it eliminates the knife from traveling, say, from up in this corner and following all the way around before it gets back up to this corner. Sometimes sorting things in this manner will help create a more consistent cut file, because by the time the knife travels all the way around this image and possibly all around the drawing before it comes back and recuts, say, this arc and this arc, there may be enough play in your cutter that these don't end up quite parallel or quite the correct distance. So sometimes it's better to break images down, sort it in pieces, and you'll notice Monu-Cad did spend a good bit of time doing that with specific letters. You'll see that especially with outline letters. And like I said, sometimes we will select, say, this line and sort this from here to here, and choose the same parallel line and sort it again from here to here. That way we know that it will cut this top line from the left to the right, and it'll cut the bottom line from the left to right, instead of going around the image. If you're having cutter problems, that's one way you can check to make sure things are cutting correctly, and just minimize the movement on your plotter.